We're back. We're all back. Oh. Hi. We're hopefully back on YouTube more regularly now that our schedule's more regular.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. Ooh, should we say the day?
It's every Wednesday.
Okay, every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
There you go. How about you?
Hey, what's up? So, doing a 6-month update on Evelyn and just what's been going on. As we kind of mentioned, we are getting back into a schedule and a routine. It took 6 months, but you know, better late than never. And I just want to brush up on some of the main things that people ask me, and one not so main thing that I feel like should be more talked about. First one, of course, is she sleeping through the night? No. She's not sleeping through the night, but I'm totally fine with it. She only generally wakes up like 2 or 3 times. And I mean, I'm imagining like if you're sleeping for 10 hours, you're gonna get thirsty, right? I have water on the side of my bed for the middle of the night. Or you just need some extra comfort, right? She can't snuggle up in a blanket. She doesn't really have one on her. So she needs comfort some other way. She has been through 2 sleep regressions already. So that kind of brings me to the other side of it. We were having her just bed share where she slept in a bassinet on the side for 3 months. And then when that first sleep regression, or I like transition, it was just so hard. You know, I was awake all night. I feel like I only got 30 minutes of sleep and I was just crying. I just could not do it. And then one night I just brought her into bed with me, tried, you know, side lying, and we slept for 4 hours like that. I was just astounded. I was like, all right, this just has to be our new thing. So we do bed share, and I've been seeing actually more things recently about it. I wanted to find all the info I could about doing it safely, and there was just like nothing. I could not find anything, but I have found some now more recently, more people wanting to talk about it because it is more common than we think, and it's just so much easier. I sleep a lot more because now when she wakes up, I just feed her and put her back to sleep. Is she gonna do this forever? No, she's not gonna do it forever, and we all get more rest. The only time when it was challenging, and I think it would be challenging no matter what we were doing, is when she had her second sleep transition regression more recently, and she wakes up and is just excited. I have to try to calm her down and just get her back to sleep. She's just like trying to crawl and like standing and talking more, so she's just more excited and is like, all right, it's 3 a.m, let's go do all that fun stuff again. And you're like, no, it's sleep time. And after about a week, she got over it and we're all good now until we have our next one. So yeah, here's some things on bed sharing on how to make it safe. Here's what it looks like for her. This is actually how we watch her sleep. We have her outlet camera in there so we can see her face, see her breathing. She's pretty safe in there. We're watching her either when we're in there. I always have my arm around her. I have no real sheet. I just have like a flat, water resistant kind of sheet. And then I have a very, very flat pillowcase too that it came with. And then Dane and I actually have separate blankets now. And then we still keep her in her sleep swaddle for now. We actually tried taking it off once because it seemed like she was ready, and then she could not sleep. So she sleeps better with it on still. I don't really have a specific, like we're definitely not sleep training her. It doesn't seem to fit in with what we're doing right now. I'm sure eventually, you know, we'll do some sort of sleep teaching training type thing, you know, but she'll always be welcome back in the room with us as she needs it. Makes it easier for all of us. We mostly follow wake windows, which to me just makes sense. You know, she's 6 months old, so generally she'll be awake for about 2-3 hours tops. Usually like right at the 2-hour mark, she shows sleepy signs. She starts rubbing her eyes or she rubs her head on us, and then I just go put her down, maybe read a book, maybe put some lotion on her, and she'll fall asleep usually within like 5 to 10 minutes. It's really, really quick. I think that's pretty much everything for her sleeping. One of the other big things we get asked now, especially that she's 6 months, is how is she eating? We're still primarily breastfeeding. We've pretty much, we've only done that. We have not done formula. We have not done any real foods yet. We did do that little bit of peanut butter. It's not like a meal really. Started doing like a little bit of avocado and a little bit of banana just this last week.
Ooh, is that yummy? Nom 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 avocado. You also tried bananas once. Oh, there's your avocado in your mouth.
She's not a huge fan of the taste yet, but I've read that it can take like 20 times before they like it. Honestly, I don't even think I ate avocado till like 5 years ago. I'm sure Dane will have the whole story about how he got me into guacamole and avocado. I'm definitely gonna primarily breastfeed her as long as I can. I'm shooting for 18 months at like a minimum. I mean, 1 year at like a minimum. I just feel like it works better for us. It's a lot easier. You don't have to worry about anything. We're trying to do more of like the solid food start, or baby-led eating. There's so many techniques and things out there. We're just gonna basically try to feed her, you know, try to get her into textures, try to get her into different flavors, and just go from there. We're not gonna have any particular thing that we follow. For eating, we got this really cool high chair. You can actually put her in there from like day one, it says, because it has like a leaning back feature, but now we have it upright. She can almost sit upright on her own. She's very, very close. And yeah, we're just kind of going with the flow, following different things that she can start eating, making sure she has no allergies, and doing the best we can as parents. We're basically full-time stay-at-home parents and full-time working parents. So, you know, how does that all work out? I don't really know. Just like, that was really funny. I got you guys all the house. So the one other thing I feel like people don't ask me a lot about is postpartum. I'm still in the healing process. I'm 6 months out, 9 months to grow. They say give yourself at least 9 months of healing time. So I ended up gaining 50 pounds. I lost 30 pounds like right off the bat, but I haven't lost any more, and I'm guessing it's because I am breastfeeding. Your body still needs to hold on to some nutrition if you're feeding another human. And I'm only just now kind of really getting into like working out. I've been definitely trying to eat really well this whole time, taking my prenatal vitamin, all that. It's just been really hard. I don't know if it's just because of the pandemic is really hard for us all mentally, and then, you know, the loss of family, and just this whole new transition has been just really, really difficult. That's partly why we haven't really done any videos, is we've just been in this like survival state of like, okay, let's just like make it through the day the best that we can. All right, great. But now we're kind of in this routine, we're figuring it out.
She likes the sight of that.
She does.
He thinks Ray's hilarious.
Been tricky with Evelyn. I wouldn't call her a difficult child, but she's just very needy, very particular, and she has a really slow to warm type feeling. So she has a hard time staying with other people without like having a full meltdown, like cannot come out of it kind of a meltdown. And we've been working on it with her. She's able to stay with my mom for like an hour, and then she's like, okay, I'm over this. We're hoping now with the introduction of foods, maybe it'll make it easier. She hasn't been good about taking a bottle from other people. We just unfortunately didn't stick with that as much. Maybe now with foods, it can be something else to kind of appease her and keep her happy a little longer. I'm a little nervous when she's like that 8-9 months with an extra like stranger phase. I'm hoping we'll be able to like mitigate that and take a lot of steps now that help that out in the future. We'll see. So thank you very much, everyone. Please, please, please let us know what you want to see, what you want to hear about. We will be doing weekly videos now, so turn on your notifications, make sure you're following us, and we'll see you next week.